Okay, so for trading doji candles, first of all, a doji is this guy right here. The candles that open and close in the same kind of price area for the entire session. So as you can see, there's really not much of a body on there. It kind of just looks like a cross. Same with this one right there. So it can wick up high, it can wick low, but when that body is fairly thin, that is a doji, and what that signifies is kind of buyer or seller uncertainty at certain price levels, or just buyers trying to push the stock up and sellers then coming in and just selling all of their shares. Or if it were on the bottom, that would be sellers selling and then buyers stepping in and pushing the stock up. So what you want to look for is long wicks and then the thin bodies. And so this right here, let me zoom in. There's a few different kinds of dojis, not that they really matter, but this is a Dragonfly Doji. As you can see, this is the bottom wick is a lot longer, and then the body is in the top half of the candle. And then same with this one here. And as you can see, there were selling, and then we hit a doji candle, which signifies there's most likely going to be a reversal. So there was seller's exhaustion here, doji candle, and then an immediate reversal. And then you can see the same thing happened up here. Buying, doji, reversal. And so how you trade these is you wait for that doji to fully form, and then you can wait for the open of the new candle. So you would take your entry here, and then you can ride it up. So if you just entered on the actual doji itself, this is a graveyard doji, by the way, with the wick being on top, and then the body being more than halfway on the bottom side of the candle. So that's graveyard, and then this is a dragonfly. So if you were to just enter on the doji and then expect a reversal, you can get faked out just like right here. So buying doji, which is where you would have taken your entry, and then it just continues up. So you would have shorted it here, but it would have continued upwards. So that's why you always want to wait for that next candle to open and get some confirmation going on. So with dojis, if they are at the bottom, then that indicates a bullish reversal. And if they're at the top, that indicates a bearish reversal. And these are, in my opinion, the most important candles to learn how to read. There's multiple different interpretations of them. As you can see, this here would be almost a bearish candle. As you can see, a huge wick on top. So it tried to go all the way up here, 378, and it immediately got rejected down to 367. This is on the 4-hour chart, so that's why the price change is pretty drastic for SPY. But you can see nobody wanted it up here, and it just pushed it all the way down, and all of the candle is right in this $2 range. So that is a bearish candle. This would be a bullish one where SPY tried to drop down, and then it got bought up and pushed into this upper level. That means that there wasn't enough sellers down here, and the buyers were too great in number to let it fall lower than that. So it just was immediately bought up and rises up here. And these happen on all different time frames. So just go through the chart, try to identify them. You can identify them on older charts. You just kind of see how they played out. They're extremely important to learn, but they do happen on every time frame. So if you're on like the 5-minute, the 15-minute, you're going to be able to spot them. So just in your normal day-to-day trading, try to pick them out and kind of predict what you think the stock is going to be doing when you do see that doji. Here's a perfect double reversal. You can see selling, doji, immediate reversal, doji, and then selling again. So this is a bullish doji, but it ended up reversing the opposite direction. And then this is again the bullish doji, and it reversed. And then there's a bearish doji, and it did reverse the candle after that. So just go through and try to spot these candles. They're very great for distinguishing reversals, and use it with other pieces of information to kind of put together your trading plan. But if you do see a doji and you're in a position, might be nice to scale out of some position, or if you see a doji, take an entry on the following candle. So just give those a look. They're the most important candle. So just try that out.